Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Monday in the Studio.
Monday in the studio.
What should they do?
You should like, share, subscribe to our channel.
You have to pull your hat up a little bit. It's
Don't touch my hat.
It's too low.
Do you guys think that this is gray, green, or green?
The camera might not be calibrated exactly right.
But I think it looks the same as your shirt. So I'm
No,
going
it
to say...
doesn't. Oh, this shirt. This is a gray green.
Hi, everybody. Hola, Becky and Steve. Nice to see you here with us. Hello, Pat.
Hi, Pat.
Pellegrino in hand. Excellent.
Tonight, what do you have tonight for your beverage?
No, please. Mine is going to be so boring. Go, please share how much you've been drinking.
I have not been drinking much. Tonight, it's Old Smoky tonight, which is
it's a salty
caramel whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even read it. But anyway.
Here, use my glasses.
Anyway, it tastes good. It's nice.
Yes. So I'm just the boring, Arnold Palmer thing. I'm golfing it today. Golfing. Although it does look really strange. Look at that color.
Well, it's mostly water. That's why.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we have some celebrations.
First off, big celebration. Tony was in a competition in Montello, Wisconsin.
Yes.
37 teams, 8th in chicken.
8.
And ribs. 1st in pork, 10th in brisket, 6th overall.
6.
Congratulations, Tony.
Congratulations, Tony.
I guess the new recipe for brisket worked out.
Yes.
He was telling me that he had a new brisket idea.
So you'll have to tell us what was your secret to the pork this time?
Yeah,
that would be really interesting to hear that. Says that's a lot of different kinds of meats trying to figure out, like, I got this going, and I got this going, and I got that going, and that's quite complicated, Tony. Knowing your setup.
Much harder than music. So
that's right. So
for
Tony,
me, it would be much harder than music.
That's true. I'm
not
such a
really
creative person.
A good cook.
You're such a creative person, Tony. I'm just really impressed. Very impressive.
I don't know if I like this hat. It's.
Aw, you don't like the hat?
I don't know. See, that's the reason why. Yeah, precisely.
I got this hat because I'm not supposed to be getting in the sun. And this is just so sunny. It's so sunny in here. You have no idea the lights that are in front of us.
Well, they're so bright. We've been off for the last 2 weeks. And we're back together again now. But a lot's happened in the last 2 weeks.
Please do tell.
Well, do you want to say what you've been doing for the last 2 weeks?
I've been booking us.
Well, you've also been out of town.
Well, for Memorial Day or Labor Day, Labor Day.
I always mix that up too.
We were up north, had some really beautiful days, no rain, just pure magnificence.
Obviously not a tour.
It's kind of a tour.
With no rain, that doesn't count.
It's just a different kind. It's a non-musical tour.
Yeah.
Well, and then from there, Elizabeth came by with her twins, and so I did some twinning.
Well, that's very nice.
And then from there, I went to Canada. I'm a little tired, just saying. But we went there for a family reunion this weekend, and now I'm back in the saddle.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, what did I learn? I learned I need to figure out my identity.
Your identity?
Mm-hmm.
So
there's just too many now.
Write in the comments who Heather is so she'll know.
I'm so confused. Am I a grandmother? Am I a singer? Am I a golfer?
Golfer?
Shall I read tea leaves? I think this is the time of your life to just look up into the heavens and say, what am I to learn? Yes, it's kind of interesting because, I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm like an old goose. I'm a mother goose. So that was the theme. I'm going to have lots of songs about this. I'm a star. I'm not a star. Please. No, it's too much. But so I had a great time with the twins. Oh, and yesterday was super fun because we were coming back from Canada and Liz said that she needed some help with putting the girls down because they were getting ready to go back to Nashville and she got no sleep that night before. So went to Crown Point and I put the babies to bed. And they looked at me like, I love you. And I'm like, I love you too. And then I came home.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was super fun.
Did you remember to leave the children there or do you have them with you?
Well, they would never have let me take them. No.
Well, who says they had to know?
Oh, but now they're crawling across the floor. And Elizabeth has this huge cage. Have you seen those? Like they're walled off cages you put into like in your living room.
Till I was 13, my dad kept me in a cage as well. But that's a different story. And he did his time. So.
But she called me today where Elizabeth had to go like over this kind of a wall to get to her children who were in there. They're going to be picking themselves up.
Oh, yeah.
Get me out of here.
Well, you got to make sure that it's really strong and it can't fall over, you know?
I know. It's just so silly. So that's what I've been doing. I've been picking up emails from you, listening to certain segments of things that you can talk about.
Yeah.
Pat, you're a Canadian? How did I not know that?
I didn't know you were Canadian, Pat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we went to Sarnia and Chelmsford.
What are you doing living in our attic?
Poutine, I've had some. Yes.
What's poutine?
It's a bunch of stuff together. Fries, gravy.
It's like
cheese, whatever.
A food of some sort.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. And we used to have fries under the bridge in Canada. You know, Canada got those the bridges that go across from Port Huron to Sarnia. We've been on that many times.
Yeah.
Underneath the bridge
is the homeless people?
No.
Not in Canada, huh?
There's some probably.
Okay.
But anyway, there's lots of resources for it. It's a very small town. Sarnia is small. But they had food trucks there before they had food trucks here. But they're French fry trucks.
Wow.
And all they're doing is doing, like you used to, the cutting of the French fries.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, my first job, chopping French fries.
Right. But they don't have ketchup. It's just this wonderful vinegar. It's not overpowering. It's really nice.
That's very British, isn't it? You know, like a vinegar thing to put on French fries. They don't call them fries. They call them chips over in England.
You know,
you're
so cultured. Country. You're so cultured. Yeah, so it was just wonderful salt, and maybe they've got ketchup now. I don't know. But we looked over at Port Huron, Michigan. From his mom's got that. Remember that department?
Oh yeah.
Yep. She lives on the 10th floor now.
Oh.
Yep. So she was welcoming us there.
Wonderful.
We came in. There was chicken.
Well.
Oh, chicken! You're
doesn't get any better.
Language.
Doesn't get any better.
Speaking my language. Oh, and I found out that I have high cholesterol. Thank you. And I'm pre-diabetic, which makes no sense at all. I'm like, I don't even eat sweets.
Usually at rehearsal, we have little mayonnaise sandwiches. We'll have to stop having mayonnaise sandwiches at rehearsals.
You'll have to now put cucumbers between two pieces of bread. But with no mayonnaise.
Oh, no. We'll make those little cucumber sandwiches, you know, like just like a cucumber with...
I love that.
With cream cheese and dill on the top.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
What was your favorite? Like, they call them funeral sandwiches. The sandwiches that you make that you can have into one piece of bread into four. Like, they've got, I always hated the ham salad. I'm like, why? We shouldn't do that. We should never do that to a piece of ham. Like, just shred it up.
Some ham salad is good. Some ham salad is not.
I think it was like Spam salad.
I bet you if Tony made ham salad, it would be...
yes.
It would be wonderful.
Yeah. But chicken salad.
Sometimes tuna.
Tuna. You like tuna?
Well, yeah, but not usually when it's been out on a table for like 3 hours while the funeral was going on.
Yeah. What else?
You gotta
Egg
watch out.
salad. Egg
Oh,
salad.
egg salad, yeah.
Yeah, I never like to see the white parts of the egg salad, though. I almost like it to be egg salad that's been put in a blender, almost like if you were going to make deviled eggs. I like the inside of the deviled egg. Like, get rid of all the other stuff, all the the white part, and just put that away. Give me the center.
Them be just yolk.
Mm-hmm.
And you're wondering why your cholesterol's high? I think we found it. Because never mind. But I digress.
Anyway, okay.
Okay. So me.
Oh yes, let's talk about you.
Yeah. Enough about you. Let's talk about me. So, we had MITS 2 weeks ago, and after MITS, I was contacted by the record label that's doing the thing for my old band.
Roxx Records. ROXX.
Yes, Roxx Records in California. And they asked me if I would write a Christmas song to go on a Christmas album, a compilation album. All their like, I don't know which artist it is, but some of their artists are going to be part of this compilation thing. I guess probably 15 artists, and everybody writes a song and they put it out as like a Christmas thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Generates a little bit of revenue, gets a little bit more recognition for the artists.
That's great.
And so over Labor Day weekend, basically I just sat here in the studio and wrote and recorded.
And sent me emails.
Yeah, and sent you emails as I was like, hey, I've got this idea to do this. And then when I got it a little bit further, then I'd send you something. I didn't send you all the
pieces,
every single iteration of it.
Yeah.
But it should be fun. I took an old Christmas carol, Good Christian Men Rejoice.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And I made it into a harder progressive kind of thing. It's not very progressive. There's not much noodly bits in it. But
you still plenty of room, plenty of time.
Yeah.
But you want to get it done this weekend, right? Or
I need to have it
this
done.
Weekend?
So I'm trying to get the guys that were in the band to put on some vocals, and it's proving to be very difficult getting anybody in or getting them to take the track and sing against that and then send me back their thing. I just wanted to be able to say, all right, this is Damascus. Right? Yeah. The band was part of this because they asked
money to like fly them in. Like, don't you have that kind of like just sitting around kind of money? Like,
speaking
you know what I mean? You're the big guy
of loss of money, the last tour we were talking about, the transmission on my car was having a little bit of trouble. It was doing a stutter between gears. Well, it's been in the shop for almost 2 weeks.
You do have a red kind of nice.
Yeah, they gave me a loaner now. I had to wait a week for a loaner, but I got a loaner. But my car is going to be very, very expensive.
Hey, Pat, do you like driving? Want to drive the trailer? Pat's going to come. Pat Culligan is going to come with us on our trip. He's the one who helped us get to that place called North Carolina. So
yes,
he's going to be coming with us. And people have asked, is he a replacement for Jimmy? And the answer is no. Pat is he's a wonderful friend, and he has learned a lot of our songs. And when Jimmy is not with us, especially like in the wintertime, Pat's going to be out with us. So we're super excited about that. So he's part of our extended Shadowfields family, and we love it.
I just get to fight with 2 drummers now.
Pat doesn't really, he's not really a fighter. He doesn't seem, well, maybe he is. I don't know, but he doesn't seem to be.
It's all good. I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
So I worked on that song, and it's basically, at this point, it's basically done.
Mm-hmm.
I need to mix it, but I'm still waiting on some voices to throw it in there because I did this choir section. It's kind of fun. And
do you need anybody like do you need a female vocalist?
The thing is, I would, but it has to be that.
I can
band.
pretend that I can pretend. He'll never know. Those Roxy people, they'll never know that it's me. I'll street really low. Because I know this song is about the Grinch, or isn't it? Oh no, it's not.
No,
it's about good men who rejoice.
Yes. So anyway, it'll be fun, and I don't have glasses on. If you read comments that things that I should be addressing, you just let me know.
Pat volunteered. He's like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he says he's a lover. He's not a fighter.
That's an old Michael Jackson thing. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, so it's coming along well. Your song is coming along well.
It came along well, and anybody who ordered up one of those CDs will have it this week.
I think we all did. Everybody out here did. They went to roxxrecords.com and they went to the Damascus release. And it was such an easy, from what everyone told me, myself as well, it was a very easy purchase process. I was really surprised. Yeah, because lots of times it's like open, cash, window, whatever.
Yeah.
CACHE window. Like it kind of bumps you to another.
And it was very CACHE.
That's what I said, wasn't I?
No, but that's okay.
We're not gonna worry about that. But anyway, it's Steve says he's got a truck. I know he's got a truck. It's gigantic. He's got a huge truck.
Anyway, it comes out this Friday. Woo! All the pre-sales copies will be in people's hands before Friday. I think mine's supposed to show up Wednesday. I think I might have been one of the first people to order it. And
are you getting a whole bunch of them delivered?
Well, they're going to send me some more,
okay.
But I actually bought one, so I wanted to be like the first person to buy it. So you did
experience that great process. It was pretty good.
Well, actually, my process, I bought it as soon as it went live.
You paid more.
No. That was less because it was a sale over Memorial or Labor Day weekend. But at that point, it still wasn't fully working. PayPal portion of it wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
So I had to wait till the next morning. Then I emailed another guy that's been working with me that he doesn't work for the record company, but he writes reviews and stuff like that. And I said I had troubles with this, and he said I'll get a hold of the record company and I'll have them fix that. And then he writes back in the next morning. He says, "Oh, I got my copy," and I'm like. He beat me to it. I didn't even.
You wanted to be the first.
I wanted to be the first to buy my own stuff.
I love that. So
I'm not too narcissistic, am I?
Tony says his comes on Wednesday.
All right.
We've got a lot of people volunteering today. This is really fun. So, Steve is volunteering to be a roadie, and Pat says that we can just sign him up to drive, use his vehicles. I mean, this sounds amazing. Tony. He signed himself up to get us one of your albums, and it's going to come on Wednesday. Who else? Who else up there? I think Dave Narad
it's
as well.
It's a lot of fun, and
super excited for you.
Yeah, it's like I said, this is stuff I did 30 and 40 years ago.
Yes.
So it's definitely nothing like Shadowfields.
You know what, though? I have to say that there's influences that you bring to what we do. And I would have to say that it's, especially in the things that you do around bridges or intros or
part of the songwriting is similar,
absolutely,
but definitely not the instrumentation.
No.
When I worked with Damascus, I was so focused on being the person to come up with the next completely new synthetic sound.
Yeah,
I was very much, especially the last couple of years that the band was around, I was very much into additive synthesizers, things that were impossible to program.
Right.
But I was way into that. And so a lot of stuff, it was really, spacey sounding as far as like some of the instrumentation. And after that point, I decided that I don't want to, you wanted more authentic
instruments?
Well, I didn't want to be dated. I didn't want my music dated by, like if you hear a big, gigantic gated snare drum, you're in the 80s, right? You always know absolutely. That, 'cause it started with Born in the USA was the first big song to have that gigantic gated snare. And then every metal album, everything, every hair band came out with that same thing. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to, with Shadowfields, we're just timeless.
We are. Oh my gosh, it's a great word.
Well, if you're going to date back, maybe like to 1920 when there were like mandolin orchestras.
I know. That was the cutest thing ever. It was a whole bunch of women that were just artists that were mandolin players, and it wasn't
just women.
I think it was.
Well, there were some that were just women. Okay. Start
Just
telling people
over.
what's going on, because
Okay, I hope you guys can see this because this is the tour that's coming up. And if you want to know how I do tours, because I know you're like dying to know, is usually I get one that's a definite. Usually it's the farthest place that we would go.
right.
And then I go find places to sing there and then on the way back. And this time I was struggling because I was looking to go. Okay, first we're going to go Chicago, Nashville to Knoxville, Knoxville to Hillsborough, North Carolina, Hillsborough, North Carolina to Charleston, Charleston to Geneva, Ohio, then Geneva, we go all the way home. Whee! Oops, I can't see it very well. But on this one, I want to thank Pat Culligan because he actually got us the gig that we're going to in Hillsborough, North Carolina. So there's two nights, and he has a really good friend, and we're going to go do a private party with him and his family and friends from the area, and then we're actually going to be staying at his place. So it's such a really, really nice. And Pat, thank you so much for doing that.
I wonder
if
you'll get the nicest room.
I really believe I will. So we have this, and then after this, we have some wonderful things that are happening for us. We're going to be in Hainani in the new year, and we've got a really cool gig. It happens to be at my kids' old high school, and we're going to be part of their Arts Alive in March time period, and we're going to play our music for high schoolers. They're trying to do kind of a more of an understanding of different types of instruments and how it's different from AI. And I think it's just going to be a great session for us.
Yeah,
we actually get to play 3 periods.
It'll be fun.
3.
Okay.
From 1 to 3, we'll be playing 3
For
periods.
those of you in Nashville, Steve, Becky, now we're going to be there on the 25th. I know what you're saying. That's like a Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wednesday the 25th, we're going to be playing at Why Not Saloon, which is a very nice place now. Apparently, it used to be a complete dive, but different owners rebuilt it all completely. It's very nice now.
Mm-hmm. And they would like you to come out from the comedy show at 6. So come.
Is there a comedy
dinner.
show at 6?
Yeah, they're opening for us.
How are we going to have...
We come. We have to be there by 4. But anyway,
oh my gosh,
let's just kind of get excited about going, and yeah, we're gonna.
I'm glad you don't tell me all the details.
I know. So anyway, Chicago, Nashville to Knoxville, Knoxville to Hillsborough, Hillsborough to Charleston, Charleston to Geneva. I would like all of you to memorize this. I'm going to put it down. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And the first person who writes all of that down for me up there wins a nice prize.
Yeah.
We'll get a free CD.
We're going to do something like a Grateful Dead thing where we want you all to go on the road with us. It's like it's a caravan. We just go from place to place and
yes,
and eat brisket along the way or something like that, because we aren't doing acid anymore.
I would really like Tony to come along with us and just cook for us the entire time. I have memories of
everybody being like meat comas or something like that.
I just have memories of the ribs. They were just so unbelievably great. So good. Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about what you were doing though this week. You also, did you purchase a few things in the studio?
Yeah, I think
I do know that you purchased. Did you plug in? Did you?
A handful more of plugins. There was some sales.
Do tell.
Nobody cares about that stuff, but more things to make more sounds. And
yes. But we
the worst part about it is half the time I'll go, oh, I ought to get that. And right before I press go, I log into my account on that for that manufacturer, and I find out I already own it, and I've never even used it. That's bad.
Yeah.
I have more cents. No, more dollars than cents. Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what? I can only think that it's kind of like you're going out shopping and you have a pair of boots that you think you need, you come home and you find that you already had a pair of boots pretty much just like that, but you've never worn them.
Yeah. It's very much
Is
like
that right? That is that
It's
am I kind of like
very much like that?
we,
But I see. I don't.
we're on the same wavelength.
Well, not with footwear. You have.
You know what? I'm into like really cool like sneakers and stuff like that. No. I can't put a pair of boots on my feet anymore. It hurts my neck.
Okay.
So I do want to say that we're super excited about Christian Allen Hansen's single that just came out.
Did it just come out?
Mm-hmm, came out on the 6th. Yeah.
Did it really?
Yes.
Why wasn't he here tonight?
I think we just, Becky, Chicago, Nashville, Knoxville. Knoxville, Hillsborough, Charleston. Nice, Becky. Ooh. Okay. I'll be connecting with you and we'll figure out something free to give you. I'll bring it down with me. Maybe a cool computer sticker.
Oh.
Ooh. Or a t-shirt. Tell me what size you are and I'll get you. Whatever. I'll talk to her via messaging.
Okay, we'll work that out. You'll work that out.
I'll take care of everything.
Okay,
that's my
perfect.
job.
Tonight we're working on a new song.
Yes.
That we wrote the last time we were together.
It's an unknown name, which is always a good thing.
Right now, I think it's called Octave Thing because I wrote it on octave mandolin.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what you said.
That was what it was called. Octave Thing. It's called Octave Thing.
Can I tell you though? There's been at least, I can't even tell you how many other songs. It's like Mandolin Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing A. Swamp Thing B.
Or D minor over something thing.
Well, you don't know what to call them. You're just writing down, I'm writing music.
Yes.
Don't have any idea what the words are going to be about, but I'm just writing the music and then.
We've actually done one that was like ahs and oohs, I think is what it was. So, yeah.
Moaning and wailing.
But you guys all have to tell us kind of what you're doing for the rest of the next 3 weeks because summer is coming to an end.
Yeah,
I can feel it in the air. Ooh.
Hard to believe.
But you know what? It's getting cooler here. But for Becky and Steve down in Nashville, it's getting temperate. Like it's been so hot there. I can only imagine having it come down to 80 degrees is just bliss. So there's places around here that aren't getting cold, but they're getting like right sized somehow.
Saturday night around here was great because it was like low 60s.
Yep.
That was beautiful.
That's your, I love the 70s. I can't get over it. It's just
60s,
it's just the way it is.
60s.
But we'll be back here next Monday. And we're really excited about what we're going to be doing coming up here with Tom's Undoubting Thomas work that he's getting into. And with Roxx Records, we also have another song. Actually, we got a couple new songs that we're working on. Yeah. So we're going to be trying to kick those out with videos coming up. Also, we're working on a Christmas song for Larry Etchins. We've got. I'll put out Christian Allen Hansen's today.
I think, and Sammy B has a song coming out as soon as he decides when it's going to come out. Yeah. That we finished. So there's a lot of good stuff happening.
I talked to Alan Perez, and he wants to do the By the Sea. I think that's not really what it's called, but so he wants to come in and have the song sound Americana.
Okay.
Do you think we can do that? I think so.
I think I only do progressive art rock now. So
anyway, so a lot of really fun stuff coming up, and we're excited to have you with us. It is 8:29.
Yes, I'll have a video or something like that next week. Yes. Something. I was thinking about having a party for for the release of that CD thing. Yeah. But things kind of fell apart.
There's always room. There's always room.
Well, it comes out on Friday, so it makes sense to have it on Friday. But the guys in the band couldn't make it except for one. And then it was like, Donna's out of town now. And it's like, all right, well, the celebration will have to.
You guys will have to figure out with me how to celebrate. You have to let me know.
Maybe I'll do maybe I'll just film myself opening it up and going, ooh, you should hear this. Oh, ooh. And then I'll post it, and then you'll be.
We'll be wildly excited with you.
Exactly.
Well, thanks so much for being with us tonight. We love you all. Have a great night. And we are
Tom and Heather from Shadowfields. This has been Monday in the Studio.
In the studio. Please like, share, subscribe, and click on that notification bell to stay connected to us whenever we go live. Whenever we go live.
Okay.
Take care, everybody. Mwah.
Good night.
Bye.